Opio told the committee chaired by the Bunyaruguru MP John Twesigye that it's unpleasing that most of the government-aided schools are also hiking fees prices, yet they are funded to fairly serve Ugandans.
The Ministry of Education expedites the enactment of statutory regulations to regulate fees payable by the various schools, preferably before the beginning of the next schooling year in 2023. Provisions should be made for consultation with the parents during a general meeting on the fee structure before any increment and charges are made.
Opio wants the Ministry of Education to expedite the enactment of statutory regulations to regulate fees that are supposed to be charged in schools. He further asked government to offer bursary schemes at district level to support secondary education.
The Ministry of Education suspends any increase in school fees for the third term. As I've indicated, it was earlier on what was planned, but you can see from the headlines of today, schools increase fees ahead of third term. The increases have already taken place without any due consideration of the ministerial directives that were issued on the first term. I pray that action is taken so that these irresponsible increases in school fees can be addressed.
MPs on the committee applauded their colleagues, saying that schools have a tendency to hike school fees every new term because nobody regulates them when it comes to fees.
Issues which are not core. Some schools have included money for swimming pools, constructing of swimming pools. They have included money for buying buses for schools. They have put some spices for food. I just don't understand. But also important, colleagues, when you lift the veil and you see the directors and owners of some of these schools, a big number is from the Ministry of Education, the commissioners and other people in the Ministry of Education.
There's a lot of money sunk there by government that for education, but children from Karamoja region don't get quality education. They end up in the streets of different towns. They end up being smuggled. Their organs are traded. And then security spend a lot of money to bring them back. So my request is that education committee should look at the country holistically.
Twesigye, the committee chairperson, says the high school fees hikes are causing the high rate of school dropouts, leading many young people to run away and work as casual laborers in the Arab world.
I agree with members who have said that we need to take action as Parliament. This is the time, because all of us around this country, we are suffering the same problem, even in my own constituency, in Bunyaruguru in Rubirizi district. As I talk now, parents are struggling. They don't know whether children will go back to school or not.
Twesigye says the committee will inspect all schools in some parts of the country to know why they don't have any mercy towards learners and their parents.
So I would think that as a committee, like what Honorable Macho was saying and other members, we need to take action now. Then two, we need to, as a matter of urgency, call back the Minister of Education. The Minister of Education released a statement. I think it was after they had issued a statement about COVID issues that no school fees increment. What has the technical arm of the ministry done in as far as following up the matter is concerned?
Sarah Nakandi for CTV PM Edition.